That's weird.
So we thought, because we see the most random stuff locally, but also online, and we're like, why don't we just start a hashtag That's Weird segment? So we're just going to talk about some weird stuff we've been seeing lately. First things first. I mentioned earlier this week I went to Sweet Confectionery. I'm terrible at this. Yes, I went there over the weekend. And they have a huge selection of candy. They have a ton of stuff, but they also have a very interesting selection of cotton candy, a lot of flavors. This peach right here is maple bacon. They had jalapeno. They had
jalapenos,
popcorn, and just a bunch of flavors you would normally not associate with cotton candy. And I was like, that's weird. So we're gonna try it.
I'm down. I love bacon.
Yeah.
Any type of bacon.
And time permitting, you might see a live stream too. I did introduce this to Stacy Van Dyke and Justin Betty, and they've been doing some interesting live streams. They did one tasting our ice cream the other day.
I saw it. It was hilarious.
Yep. So I was like, maybe we should get together on this whole thing. So we're gonna try.
What does it smell like?
Ooh, breakfast.
Oh my God, guys! It smells like bacon and syrup mixed with cotton candy.
Okay, now I'm excited. I was a little bit nervous because
right.
I was thinking if it's like the flavor of bacon bits.
Then no.
No, not so much. But
it's breakfast in a can.
All right, let's give it a. I mean, typically I don't hate cotton candy. I think we're gonna have to try some of the other ones too, just to see.
Ooh, not that much. Let's see.
Ooh, boy, that's a real bacon flavor. Not terrible.
You know what's funny? At the end, it has the consistency of bacon. Like once it's melted.
Oh.
You see that? Guys, this is
weird.
Amazing. Hashtag that's weird.
Yeah. I enjoy it, and it's confusing. It's confusing that I enjoy it.
Ingredients: sunflower, sugar, oil, natural flavor and color. Yep.
I have no idea how you
There's no bacon.
would infuse bacon fat.
Maybe.
No. Dude, you have to somehow.
We definitely have to call the company and ask them how they make it and or watch the process, because this tastes really good.
It is very legitimate bacon flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confused. All right.
So what else is on this That's Weird?
Yes, so being in the news business, you get a lot of emails and headlines. You're exposed to all this stuff, and some of them are just very strange. So I've started setting them aside.
Okay.
Because I'm confused. Did you know, and unfortunately not anymore, I'll explain in a minute, but you could have your name sent to the moon.
How?
Great question. So NASA is launching this beauty. This is Artemis, and it's going to include a flash drive of names of 1 million people on it. It is unmanned. It's the first uncrewed flight. So what you could have done, I just actually checked because I thought, how cool would it be if I put Marlon's name on it without him knowing?
Yes, please.
Unfortunately, you can't because it's already full. Somehow people really filled that up quick. But what you would have done is you would go to NASA's website, enter your name and a PIN, you get a boarding pass, and then at this point now you can search for boarding passes, you just can't register for them anymore. But yeah, your boarding pass actually says the location, the launch vehicle, the spacecraft name, everything, and then they send it up to space.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty stellar, pun intended.
It is. The reason that I think hashtag that's weird is, but why? Where's it going? Why does it need names on it?
I think the boarding pass is what the biggest thing is. It's you can frame that and you can say, I've been to the moon, because your name has been to the moon and you've established that with a certificate of authenticity from NASA. You know what I'm saying? So I would just love the ticket.
Kudos to those who planned ahead and got one for Dad.
Right?
That would be cool.
That's a great dad gift.
Yeah. You know what I do have? You may have seen them online where it's like the star chart and it's where you are on the specific date. My husband got me one on the day of our wedding of, at this date, at the time that we get married, this is what the stars look like.
Wow.
So very, very cute. Yeah.
I definitely love astrology, astronomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adorable. So here's another thing. A Bronx zoo elephant named Happy isn't a person, says the court. So what had happened was, it went through the courts. Some group, whatever, was suing to try to make the elephant a person so that it would have human rights, to the point where it's gone up a few levels of the court. Now it's in the high court. because it got appealed a few times. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But they ruled that while the elephant's intelligent, it is deserving of compassion. It's not legally a person,
No.
so it can't technically have human rights. Now, the whole point of this is the case was testing the boundaries of applying human rights to animals. If you did that, then putting an animal in captivity would be a problem. It basically would put zoos out of business, all of that sort of thing. Crazy.
You know, elephants don't forget anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like a fact.
Well, they're doing better than I am. I'm terrible at this. And it's interesting. So obviously that's the situation. Supporters wanted to give it human rights. They want all the animals to be free. They don't necessarily want captivity. But the zoo, I thought this was hilarious, basically responded, happy is happy. It's not in prison. We're fine. Shut it down.
That's
So
great PR right there.
the court shut it down. That's what happened. But yes, hashtag that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah. So, well, that was fun. We should do this again sometime.
Yes, we definitely will.
Because there's a lot of weird stuff out there. If you see something weird, please send it to our Facebook. Let us know. We would love to share it on the show. There's weird stuff everywhere. But stay with us. Coming up next is your daily dose of motivation.